Good evening, fellow traders. What's going on? It's the Wolf. Welcome to another episode of the Wolf Den Trader Takeaways. It's Tuesday, July 23rd. It's summer. It's earnings. Hope you guys are staying warm, eating popsicles, light fireworks, traveling to Paris, doing whatever it is you professional day traders guys you do. But today we had a highly institutional main runner, CHMA. We shorted it, RLGY. and REKR. With that being said, Rebecca, let's roll to institutions. Executions. Thank you so much. Now, here we go. The big bombastic, the main runner of the day, CHMA. Now, if you guys were watching this one all day, I hope you got a free lesson on the tape. We had a lot of manipulation on this one. These guys are really just going after the tape. Either that or we're just understanding how to read the order flow a little bit more in the Wolf Trading Discord room. We had 10 seats left, filling up fast. We had about 6 guys join yesterday. Just a heads up, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the room. Man, we're going to be crushing it soon. We're excited to have you. Welcome to the team. So with that being said, let's just look up to the Jumbotron. Now, this is a little bit different than what we're used to. This is CHMA. This is the 3-year chart. Now, usually a bullish chart like this for 18 months bullish would be tough to short into, but we found some fundamental conviction, which can be deadly now. But we noticed that these guys, 5 underwriters in particular, and banks picked up some shares at around $4. This was like, this research was 12, 14 hours ago. But I do know that these guys started picking up shares around $4. I think it was March 30th or something like that, like in the beginning of Q2 19 right here. And then all of a sudden this thing just gets legs. Now that gives me, I think it was like 18 million shares or 18 million bucks, 4 million shares, enough, right? There's enough speculation really is what it is, but we got a good beat on this. We think we know what's going on. This is a strong chart. Now look at these levels here. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on these current levels. Let's look over here at what matters the most, right, which is the volume. You guys can have the candles. We're going to be trading volume. In our opinion, volume is the integrity of the chart. Here's our levels. 737 and 810 was a secondary channel. Again, here's another secondary channel right here off of the main channel. But these levels are clutch for us. We're going to trade these levels, and we're going to trade them successfully 77% of the time. Now, with that being said, let's hop over. 31.7 million shares outstanding. Closed today with a 250 million market cap. And the true range on this thing's 49 cents. So the 90-day average range on this thing wants to trade half a dollar. Today, it's trading 4.5 times that. So it's in play. This thing is in play. And what do? We're shorting it in pre-market. Now here you go. Here's some dark pool prints, FADF routes, some specific exchanges that ECNs that we're watching every day. We're watching this technical manipulation right here. And of course, we do start to base, right? They're trying to get passive liquidity on the bid right around these areas, strengthening micro support at 720. Now, we built in to an $8 average right here against the top of that 810 channel right here. We liked what we saw with these wicks. We continue to add, and we trimmed a majority of the position. Executions are right here. Man, look at all these short orders, right? But we're trimming off some of the position here, and then we flush. Now, I'm looking for those low targets, right? Because I have a strong... I spent some time researching this thing, and the news, I didn't even talk about the news. The news was like phase 2 or phase 3 trial, like speedy results or something like that. I mean, you guys can have the news. Really, the news to me on these companies, especially on these failing biotechs, is a catalyst. And then once you put that type of catalyst with 5 banks, we know what time it is. And here we go. They're squeezing a 26% push on one candle. And we carried it up, which is extremely dangerous. This is not a scalable strategy right here. So we're just going to go ahead and shout that out, that this is not how we should be trading this. But we carried up, and we were not sized in massively. We were working with the 778. And then we saw that bid soak. These guys were trying to halt it, right? They're pushing 26% in 1 minute. and they're trying to LUDP NASDAQ volatility halt. They didn't get it, right? I was watching the $9 prints. They're soaking $9 on the bid, trying to pull the halt, and it didn't work. Now, these guys have split-second decisions. Are they going to get a medium-size and large-size shorts to enter here at $9, which then they will have the liquidity to continue the squeeze? That's what they really want. But they're not going to sit here and let smaller players short $9 knowing that they're going to fade it. So, I mean, really, this is the highest intelligent manipulation on the financial markets. You know, this was A+ manipulation. These guys they know what they're doing. And like we said, look in the filings. There's 5 major players in on this. 5 big boy banks. Take a look. It's in the filings. So then we're slapping down. Now we're going from like $9 down to $7.73. That's $1.25, right? That's 12.5% on a $10 stock. That's like 16% on a $9 stock. So we have a 16% retracement in like 15 minutes. That's going to shake out longs, and then more manipulation. Now we're catching lower highs right here. We're front side on this micro push, but we're building into an 827 average. Now I doubled my position size. I did. So I had a nice little position right here at 778, and then I seen this right now. If this was a grindy push to $9, I'm out. But with this squeeze liquidity pop to $9, I doubled down, and now I'm rocking an 825 average, which is right here. Here's my average, and then we flush under, and I like what we're seeing. Now, my first initial targets are where they're still sat at 740, right? I'm using higher time frame. I showed you the 373. I'm using higher time frame targets. You know, we think this thing's going down, and we're position playing this. This would have been a great opportunity for scalpers. This is a wet dream. We could have crushed this one, but we didn't scalp it. We're position playing it, and we're doing a lot of swings. Unrealized today, 7 for 7, realized 2 for 2. So we're 9 for 9 today, strengthening our swing strategy. We only trimmed 23% of the position. Here we are. I'm just, again, front side on this push and leaning into strength, watching the order flow, getting free lessons, right? I just feel like I'm getting that extra credit on that tape. We have a triple split tape, and the guys in the room are just starting to really understand the concept of what wolf trading is all about. We're order flow, we're speed, we're numbers, we're intelligent, and we're getting better every day. There's 10 seats left. If you're interested in what we're saying and you want to make some money and you want to learn how the markets really work from a micro level, from where does momentum come from? I don't want to get sidetracked, but we started the tape and we work our way out from there. And here we are, just ending with 824. Now I'm watching this thing just hit 782 multiple times. This is where they were trying to trap liquidity. In my opinion, this is all speculative. They did not get the liquidity that they wanted sitting on top of 782 to snap down to the next level. Now we had levels on this at 810, 782, 737 is a HTF LVN, 716, 696, 669. Like all these levels are where we're going to really zoom in on the tape. And I was looking for these targets right here. These are good to cancel orders. We're going to leave these out. This is just the beginning of where I'm trying to trim this position. So I sacrificed this 760 looking for the 740s, and I ended up giving 12 cents right here, taking off 23% of the position at 772 and 773. Now I'm in good shape right now, and this could be a nice trade. So I know I spent a lot of time on that one. Watch the tape, guys. RLGY. Now RLGY, we had a nice little pop in the morning, some more technical manipulation, and I kind of just had a sizing strategy. I reported in the room that I was looking to scale into 740. So I really got a starter in my first add-in. And then we flush, and I don't know what it is, but I'm just looking at the bigger picture, or maybe I'm taking profit too late, but my system is working for me and my personality. So I'm not taking profit. We come up again. I'm looking to add front side on this micro push with another layered strategy, right? So I'm adding a starter, and then I'm trying to top tick buyer exhaustion off the tape, right? So confluent with intraday resistance liquidity deposits on the chart off the volume profile, the intraday, and the tape. Now, those are weapons, in my opinion. I mean, we're top ticking a lot of things. We're hanging on to a lot of things. And here we go. Now we start to grind. Now, this is what I don't like. I don't like this grind right here and this sideways grind action. But I have a conviction that this is going to do the fade parade. I could be wrong on it, but relatively this size is tiny compared to like an A or an A plus setup. So I didn't even cover on this one. I got a 634 average, and then I'm adding on top of VWAP a 632.66, and we're trading right now, $6 to 618. A little spread on the after hours right now. We're expecting a gap down. We have targets out. First target out at 546, 516, and 506. All right, and then the last trade that we got into intraday is REKR, REKR. Now this one was another sideways, just sideways action. We missed the first initial consolidation. We have a nice wedge, a symmetrical triangle. We didn't even get a pop up until like the point of control we like to see. That's just sold off. Here's the bell right here at 9:30. They just trapped the uptick volume on top of VWAP, it looks like. Let me see how much volume was in on this candle. I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on. The volume on this one is relatively small. So this was just a sell-off, another small consolidation, another sell-off, right? Looking at, from $4 down to 350. That's giving up 22%. Tiny 5-minute consolidation, giving up another 10%. Stock is dead, right? No longs are going to be interested in this. I mean, I see a little volume here, but really I'm just trying to just round the top, right? Round the top. And that's it. I took a massive swing, GHSI. Now, GHSI, we crushed it the other day when it was in play last week. We were recycling, came out with a 253.6 average from a few days ago. We stayed in through this push, this squeeze the other day up to 230. We should have added. I think we did add. I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe we. I don't remember. But here we are taking profit from a 253.26 average. Bottom ticking partial fills. We're crushing it. 134. 134. We're just taking massive profit on this bad boy today. 66% profit on the move, right? This thing, we're gapping it down 66%. Like, we're taking a 250 stock down to $1.30. That's something to write home about. So we're getting better every day. With that being said, let's hop over to the Wolf Trading Discord room. We have the fundamental room for you guys. We're putting together these packages. We didn't get any volume in ATOM, but they on 5/30/19 they came out with the 424B5, $4 warrants. Right, 384 net to the underwriters. Here's the underwriter right here. Here's a 424 date, 5/30/19, and we double check with the OS. Right, we have the current outstanding shares, and we're looking at the common shares outstanding after the offering, so it matches up. So these warrants are fresh. So next time we get some volume in coming on ATOM, they're probably going to be dumping. VISL, they're sitting on this as well. These filings are fresh from 7/11, 7/12. I've been checking this every pre-market. We haven't gotten any activity that I've seen. And again, we're just rolling through dilution packages for you guys. Filings is a big part of Wolf Trading. If you want to increase your fundamental analysis skill set, join the room. There's 10 seats left. We had 6 guys join yesterday. What's up, Wolfpack crew? Now here's a runner's room, aka the weapons room. Every day putting the front side volume profile in. Let's see what's on watch for tomorrow. QUAD, quad core on 7/23/19, which is today. We get this massive push. We're pushing from 7:30, and we're hitting some key levels up top, and then we kind of just go sideways. A lot of sideways today. I know a lot of my buddies are in Paris. One guy's in California. Our moderator, shout out to Elliot. He's surfing the Pacific today. Elliot, he's in Huntington Beach. Man, what an attractive beach, if you know what I'm saying. Congratulations, Elliot. Hopefully you know what to do with that surfboard. Solely 8.5 manipulation masterpiece. I stopped trading this thing. I'm still profitable on it, but the range and the manipulation and the lack of respect for levels is just, I just don't want to trade it. If you guys are trading it successfully, congratulations, but it did push today and it might be in play. RLGY, we talked about some sideways action. Here's a push in the pre-market or the after hours, which got us excited, and we did enter here, and then it just went sideways. We're still swinging this. We took some shares home. On CHMA, we went over. That's the main runner today. Here's that wedge, and we're looking for a gap down. We're going to take this thing home. And last but not least, ACHN. ACHN got some legs today, got some second wind. Look at this volume coming in. That's agenda volume. In my opinion, this thing is going to be one more leg, one more push. We're definitely going to be looking at it. All right, guys, with that said, we're going to wrap it up. 16 minutes. Man, even I can't keep these things under 15 minutes. I'm going to work on that. But it's always a pleasure to get your guys' ear. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the private messages. And more than anything, I appreciate the talent, and I appreciate you guys coming into the room. We're just trying to get a little bit better every single day. With that being said, you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.